All right, that should do it. Let's get these on. First person here, MGC. What's going on? Welcome back. Got a lot going on Facebook today. I caused a lot of drama on a post about 24 hours. It's nothing but a lame assumption that people don't have lives because they play for real money. Seriously. Because I do, in fact, have a life, but oh boy. How refreshing. What's up, Charity Spencer? Donna, how's it going? Look at that. All members in here. Like, I get it. It's annoying waiting for someone to play for 24 hours, but you have to realize that it takes a long time for some people to play. Like, if you go to play and you're not ready to play yet, that's not good. Ooh, tea? No, that's coffee. Laps tournament for Charity Spencer is the first vote for today. We're doing 5-minute rounds today, by the way. 5-minute rounds. We're experimenting with something new. I feel like I lose everyone's attention after 5 minutes, so we're going to shorten it to 5. And then if we still continue to lose people's attention, we will move it on to 2 minutes. Make it quick. That way we're in and out of here. We start your match codes. Everything's good. Sugar Rush for MGC. So apparently posting on Reddit, Twitter, and Facebook before going live helps. Because last live stream when I started, nobody was in here. No members were in here. Speaking of that, how are the members doing? How are we doing with channel members? 18. Okay, so we got some new ones. MGC still holding on to that party pack. Very nice. What drama did I cause? It's on Facebook. Someone was complaining about people taking the full 24 hours to play their matches. And I commented and said, some people can only play for 1 hour a day. Like, if all I can do is play at 10 a.m., if my only hours of playing is between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., and I enter into all of the bracketed tournaments and play a couple cash games and follow up on a couple tournaments until I'm pending, until I'm waiting for a player, and I don't play again until tomorrow at 10 a.m., and 23 hours goes by since I played, that's not my fault. Some people only have an hour a day to play. It's not like they sit there all day and play. So, and there's other things you can do. It's not like the tournament is the only thing you can do. You can play head-to-head matches while you're waiting for the person to play their round. I get it. It's annoying, but the person has 24 hours. We're a load of Karens. Like, excuse us if we can't all be on Skillz all the time. I know, right? Like, it's craziness. Like, some people's sole objective in this world is just to complain. Starting to realize that. So we got Sugar Rush and Laps tournaments so far. Maybe I can actually type these out so it's not so confusing to everybody. I feel like people come in here and they're super confused. Strike by Bolero. That's a... It doesn't sound like it would be that dramatic, but misery loves company. Oh, yeah. Well, it's just, I mean, if we go to the post, it says, why do certain players constantly wait 23 hours in tournaments? Like, stop, please. And there's 16 people that have commented on it. "16 people have answered it, and there's like 1 to 11 replies on each comment." I said some people only have 1 hour to play a day to play, and that's when they play. And then we get, well, I completely understand this. I don't think it's fair that everyone should need to wait around because they played a tournament knowing they will be unable to follow through until the following day. Like, how is that not fair? They have 24 hours. If they consistently wait 23 hours to play, they run the risk of it getting canceled and you winning by default. So wouldn't you rather have them just lose by default? Like, Donna says strike by Bolero, which I put down on the list here, and then retracts her message. Having the worst week. We keep having power outages because of the cold weather, and I barely have internet on my phone. Alyssa Gutierrez, that is no bueno. Sorry to hear that. Charity Spencer says, good for you for speaking your mind. Oh, man. I speak my mind way too much. So then someone else commented on agreeing with me, saying maybe people really can't pick up their phone until 10 a.m. every day because they really do have real lives. Just saying. I said, have you ever played a timed chess game? To the original poster. And then the person that was agreeing with me says that's a great analogy. If people would use the strategy like the timed chess game, they would learn all kinds of skills. I agree with that. Then the original poster says it's nothing but a lame assumption that people don't have lives because they take playing for real money seriously. Because I do in fact have a life, but I also respect other people's money and time. And if you can't log on but once a day at 10 a.m., then maybe you shouldn't start something you can't finish. But they can finish it. That's the problem. Like, they have 24 hours. At the 23rd hour, they're playing and finishing. And then she says, I understand that things come up, but if you know you can't log on for 24 hours, maybe you should just stick to one-on-one. Oh, man. All right, that looks like the end of the round. Let's see what happened. Wrong button, distracted. Sorry, says Don. That's okay. I like pushing buttons. That'd make for a good pickup line. The South is not at all equipped to handle winter weather. Yeah. Okay, so we have a good old-fashioned tiebreaker with the dice about to happen. So let's get that party started. Laps Tournament is the house. Sugar Rush is the shooter. Strike by Bolero is the third vote, so it's not going to get a say. So let's go ahead and do Sugar Rush versus Laps Tournament. Laps Tournament is the house. 12 craps. So that will be Laps Tournament for game 1. Let's put 5 more minutes on the clock. There we go. Get those votes in. Wait, what would make for a good pickup line? Yeah, I know, right? Like, you literally have a bunch of other options to play while you're waiting for that person to play their tournament. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Pool payday for the first vote. There we go. Morgan here, put me down for Blackout Bingo, please. Okay, Blackout Bingo. Welcome back, Morgan. How you doing today? So yeah, I mean, 24 hours to finish a tournament is annoying. Uh-oh, Morgan has came up. Oh, she used the P word. Yeah, we'll allow it. We'll allow it this time. 2 moderated alerts. Morgan, what are you doing? You're causing problems in the Skillz match code group. All right, Charity Spencer also voting for Blackout Bingo, bringing that up to a 2. That's good to hear, Morgan. Very nice. My cousin's wife's name is Morgan, and she actually just had a baby the other day. When was that? Monday morning? Or was it Sunday morning? I don't know. All the days blend together. I know that she went into labor and she didn't have, or her water broke, and then she didn't have the baby until 8 a.m. the next morning. So what day that actually was, I can't remember because I work nights. So like every night is tomorrow, or every night is yesterday, and every morning is still today. It's all confusing. Today isn't tomorrow until I wake up. Like, I hate the people that are like, oh, it's midnight, it's tomorrow. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not tomorrow till I wake up. Leave me alone. You just had 2 moderation alerts in the... I'm a moderator of that Skillz match code group. And there was two moderation alerts from you because you used the Pocket 7 Games word and the try word. You can't use try or Pocket 7 Games or else it gets picked up by our moderation settings. In other news, I got a sponsorship offer today. Oh, voting's over. Okay. Let's put down Blackout Bingo for game 2 and put 5 more minutes on the clock for game 3. Zen Pinball for Charity Spencer. What brand sponsorship? Oprah. Or Opera. The browser. But I probably won't get the sponsorship. Because they reached out to me. So this is how my sponsorships go. They reach out to me. They ask me my price. I give them my price. And then they never email me back. Sugar Rush for MGC. MGC, you missed the last round, I think. Yeah, you did. You were too busy talking about the pickup line, winter weather, and Karens that you forgot to vote. Where's the download for Zen Pinball? Games.skillz.com. But yeah, Opera browser, I didn't even know existed. So what they want to do... No, you didn't. You voted for Sugar Rush in round 1. I told you it was 5-minute rounds. Doing 5-minute rounds nowadays. Speed rounds. I gotta get my car washed before my live stream at 2:30 on Twitch. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So my terms for a sponsorship deal when they reach out to me is so what they want to do. This is their offer. They want to do they want to sponsor me to do a live stream with the Grandmaster for 2 hours. I want to know my price. And I said, I don't do short-term deals like that. At a minimum, you have to do a 3-month deal with me, and it's $39,997. And you have to sell me on whatever product you're trying. I need to either already use the product, or you need to sell me on the product, and I need to really like it myself before I put it on my own channel. So if you could satisfy both of those, I will find a Grandmaster to work with and pay them out of my pocket with the money that I get from the sponsorship. And we'll do once a week for the next 3 months and promote your company during those live streams. At first, I thought you said Oprah as in Oprah Winfrey. I thought so too when I looked at it. And then I seen that it wasn't spelled the same and it's opera. Why not 40? Why the odd price? Because if you say 40, people talk you down. If you say $39,997, they know that you've calculated it and it's not just coming out of thin air and that it's a locked-in price. You need to have the number at the end be an odd number. If it's an even rounded number, then people think that there's wiggle room, but there's no wiggle room. When I say $997, it's a concrete price. All right, so Zen Pinball is the house. Sugar Rush is the shooter. 7 winner. We got Sugar Rush going for game 3. Let's put 5 more minutes on the clock and reset the votes. That's smart to handle sponsorships that way because you have to know your worth and stick to it. I do the same thing. Vote. Can I vote for bingo again? Absolutely. Yeah, Donna, you gotta Sugar Rush for MGC. Yeah, you gotta, it's, I don't know. Never Split the Difference is a good book if you're trying to learn negotiation skills. And so what'll happen is they'll try to counter offer me. Or they'll just ignore me, right? So that's an option. Oops. So they might just counter offer or just like not respond at all. Which that's a thing that could happen. Or they'll counter offer. And when they counter offer, I'll remove value from my initial offer and say, yeah, you can get this, but it's going to be a shorter term deal and it's going to be a higher price for the amount of time that you want. So like say they do really want a 2-hour live stream and that's it. I'm going to charge them like $10,000 for that one live stream. So it's better if they just pony up $40,000 for 3 months instead of just a 1-2-hour live stream. You know what I mean? All right. Zen Pinball and Solitaire Cube. Solitaire Cube cannot be voted for there. Cayman Wells, you are a pleb. You need to be a member to vote. If you become a member, I'll run a Solitaire Cube match code. Plus, you'll get a vote for Solitaire Cube in this round. So Solitaire Cube has a chance to get 2 events made for it if you become a new channel member. You're guaranteed to have a game in your honor if you become a new channel member. But yeah, you never want to like split the difference. You just want to like either add or remove value. Like this is what you get for this much. And if you don't have a budget for that, then you can pay this much, but it's going to be, or I can do the shorter term deal, but it's going to be a heck of a lot more. You're better off just paying the 40 for a 3-month deal instead of a 2-hour. So Mike, how have you changed your strategy with the latest Blackout Bingo update? I haven't played it. Elizabeth Hart voting for Blackout Bingo, bringing that up to 2. Very nice. Welcome back, Elizabeth Hart. Glad you could make it. Also, I believe you upgraded your membership. Thank you for that. Not even upgraded, you started as a super special. That's why I always price my services higher than they are, because I always counter offer and then I accept and make them think they got a discount when they really paid the actual price. That's it's not really how you want to do it. It's not how I do it anyway. So you never want to go down from your price. You don't want to be known as someone that overprices just so that they, because then you're like a car dealership, right? Nobody really knows the actual price they should be paying, and they feel like they got ripped off no matter what price they get it at, right? But if you price it at the value that you believe it's worth, and then when somebody tries to talk you down, you just remove value from your original deal. All right, so Blackout Bingo is round 4. Let's put 5 more minutes on the clock. And then they'll end up buying. They'll realize that they messed up. Like, you put the ball in their court to reconsider your original offer. Because they might not even want to do business with you. Like, say you're offering $40,000 deal and someone offers you $20,000 and you say $30,000. They're going to talk you down more, for one. They're going to be like, okay, well, you came down 10,000. Let's see if you'll go down another. We want you to come down another 5,000, but we're going to offer you 32 or 22 because we're okay with paying 25, but we're going to offer you 22. See if you take that. And then boom, you just come back with the 25 offer and they're locked in. Whereas if they come back with the 25 offer, now you come back with the 27.50 and meet them in the middle. They know you're willing to negotiate at that point. And then if you price it at 40 and they come back with 20 and you go bet, now they're like, oh snap, I could have got it for way lower and I don't think that I got a good deal. Now they might even back out of the deal because you just took 50% off of your deal or your offer with no hesitation. And they're like, man, did I overpay for this? And they might not even sign the paperwork or send over the money. They might just say, you know what, we considered it and now it's not a good deal. So always stick to your guns with the value proposition that you're giving. Because as soon as you discount yourself at all, people are going to walk all over that. I was asking especially because you were playing the pro leagues for a while in that game. Yeah, I haven't played it yet because my withdrawals haven't been processed yet. I feel like every time I withdraw, my previous withdrawals get put to the bottom. I'll go with BB. Why fight it? Okay, so you're going with Blackout Bingo. For Donna, and then Tic Tac. What is Tic Tac? There's a tic-tac-toe game that I'm unaware of. Yeah, there's no tic-tac-toe game here. Oh, tic-tac-toe way. Oh, it's tac-tac way. Tac-tac way. Okay. I can do that. Never heard of it, but we'll put it on the list. Sugar Rush. Blackout Bingo going to 2. Not sure what you mean. Do you mean by having to wait for withdrawals? So like when I make a withdraw, you can't vote for 2 games, Morgan. You can vote for like Yatzy Royale this round. Wait, Elizabeth Hart voted for Blackout Bingo. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, you could vote for Yatzy Royale this round. Even though you voted for Blackout Bingo last round, if that's what you're asking. So like when I withdraw, my previous withdrawals, I feel like go to the bottom of the pile with my most recent withdrawal. Skillz argues with me and says that that's not how it works, but I'm pretty convinced that's how it works. So I stopped playing All right, Blackout Bingo wins this round as well. 3 Blackout Bingo codes going on this week. Interesting. Let's add 5 more minutes to the clock. Yeah, they try to tell me otherwise, that it's not how it works, but I have a hard time believing it. You've came across 2 different Blackout Bingo games? Or bingo games, they were really fun on esports. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different bingo games. Why can't you deposit after you withdraw if it's processing? What's the reasoning behind that? So what I think, I don't know, but when you go to make a deposit, they want you to cancel your withdrawal for tax reasons. So like say you withdraw $500 and then you try to deposit $200 without canceling your withdrawal. A, they have $500 instead of $200, right? And B, like, you could be laundering money at that point. Like, people do that at the casino all the time. They'll buy in for $1,000, win, put 2 purples in their pocket. Purple chips are 500, so they broke even. Run out of chips an hour later and then pull another $1,000 out of their pocket instead of check changing the 2 purple chips. And it's so that they can say that their losses are greater than their wins, so they don't pay any taxes on their wins. Does that make sense? Can we do Yatzy? Absolutely, Elizabeth Hart. Yatzy Royale is the first vote on the board for Elizabeth. Charity Spencer also voting for Yatzy. Morgan Lay voting for Big Hearts Solitaire. Or no, it's just Big Hearts, isn't it? Yeah, just Big Hearts. Sugar Rush for MGC. I can't play any card games because of my location. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Donna. Wait, is bingo considered a card game? Can you play bingo, Donna? Bingo is considered a board game, I think. Color by Michelle, welcome. Become a member and you can vote. I actually run a game in your honor. You get the match code as your name and everything. It's pretty neat. Got 34 seconds left. I have it. It's a good one, Donna. I play it more. I will vote for Big Hearts if there's another round. Yeah, there's no. This is the last round, guys. When's mine? Says Elizabeth Hart. I ran one for you. I remember making an Elizabeth match code. And there's no other Elizabeths, and it was about 2 weeks ago. I forgot what game it was. I can actually find out right now. Let's go to content, live. This was from 15 days ago, so right. Is it here? No. Is it here? Oh, maybe I didn't run an Elizabeth match code. I could have swore I did. Huh. Maybe I didn't put it on the live stream, but I just put it on the website. I would have won my new member event if I was busy talking to you guys instead of playing, so someone beat me to it. Okay, Elizabeth, it turns out I did not, or I have no proof that I did. So, what game do you want that on, Elizabeth? Okay, so Yatzy Royale won the last one. And then we'll do a new member event for Elizabeth. What game? What game? Blackout Bingo? Okay. And the match code will be Elizabeth. You became a super special member, like, right. Wait, did you... Elizabeth, did you... So it says 15 days ago you became a member. Did you get to compete in the $25 prize pool events? That's what it is. Okay, so I remember going back and forth with you. Going to buy a new car now. Have a great day. Very nice, Donna. What kind of car are you getting? So you did get to play in those. How did you guys do? So it should have just been you and MGC. How did that end up going? How much did you guys end up winning? I never know, because I can never enter those events and then, like, abort because I could get in trouble and I don't want to get in trouble. I used to do that and then I'm like, you know what? I could probably get in trouble for this, so I should probably stop joining these events and aborting them so that I can see the results. But out of Elizabeth, Hart, and MGC, how did you guys end up doing? On those, on the first Wednesday of the month events. Talking about the pizza party events? Yeah. You won all of them but one. Very nice, MGC. All right, let's get the weekly bubble shooter event running. And then the weekly sugar rush also. So you paid for your membership. So what is that, 125? This is your third month being a member. Have you broke even on being a member for that? Are we done voting? Yeah. I'm starting to make the events now. Now you guys get to listen to me click my keyboard and make new events. Members votes will be the name of the first one, and that's for laps tournaments. Custom match code Mikey1. Start date is today at 12:45, and they end next Wednesday at 11 a.m. It's a leaderboard. 5 free entries, $5 for first place. Jake says, could we do 21 Blitz if you become a member? If you become a channel member, I will run a 21 Blitz event with the match code Jake. How does that sound? What is the difference between a match code and a promo code? It says Color by Michelle. Match code is game specific and a promo code is not game specific. A match code gives you access to an exclusive tournament. A promo code gives you extra money on your deposit. Elizabeth says, Mikey, you're so cool. Not as cool as you, Elizabeth. Not as cool as you. Does anyone by any chance have... all right, what am I missing? You're missing becoming a member, Color by Michelle. You need to become a member, and I will run an event just for you. The match code will even be Michelle. So, and then every Wednesday you'll be able to vote for your favorite Skillz game at noon Eastern Standard Time. All right, so everything looks gravy for the first code here. So let's get that rolling. How much for member? You can be a member for as little as $4.99. $4.99. Cheaper than Netflix. And this is way more interactive than Netflix. Blackout bingo. For game 2, Mikey 2. Gravy. Game 3 is Sugar Rush. Custom Mikey 3. So my guess is that by the time I'm done with this, Amanda's gonna pop in here. Poor girl has a study group for church. I shouldn't say poor girl, but she's in a church group that I believe starts at 12 or 11. And she can't make my live streams anymore. But she's connecting with God. So who needs my live streams when you have God, right? So that's game 4. Game 5 is also Blackout bingo. A lot of Blackout bingo codes this week. Game 6 is Yatzy Royale. And then new member event. Yeah, the link that I pasted right there is the link that you go to sign up to be a member, by the way. I just kind of pasted that and didn't say anything. But that's what it's supposed to be. Custom, and this one is Elizabeth. Let me make sure I'm spelling that right. All right, Morgan. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right, so match code Elizabeth for that one. So let's see. These all start at 12:45, by the way. There we go. Let's submit this one. So in 5 minutes, you'll be able to enter these events. 5 minutes. 5 momentos. My job that I usually leave to an hour ago, Super said I'd be missing your lives. If I did become a member, would you give me some awesome tips and tricks on bingo? Super sad. I thought you meant like your supervisor said that you'd be missing my lives. I was like, what? Super sad I'll be missing your lives. If I did become a member, would you give me some awesome tips and tricks on bingo? You would have to be a everything member, which is $100 a month, and you get a 30-minute one-on-one with me where I basically give you lessons. It's like a live Q&A. We do a video call once a month. So if you want to do that, if you want some tips and tricks on bingo, that would be the best way to get them for a cheap price. Or you have to pay $500 an hour for my actual lessons. What is Blackout bingo code and what is the code, says Jake? 12:45. So in 3 minutes from now, they'll all be live. It's going to be Mikey 2, Mikey 4, Mikey 5, and Elizabeth. Are going to be your Blackout bingo codes. I wrote up a strategy guide. There you go. All right, so there you go. Those will all start at 12:45. Let's go to my website and add those. Look at my mods just making this such a beautiful place. Someone commented on one of my match codes on my website and asked, what's with the winner take all prize pools? Spread the money out like you used to. Hey, Mikey, why don't you do more work for no reason? Like, it's winner take all because it's the easiest way to make them. Like, there's a lot that goes into this. Oh, shoot, that's for Laps tournament. Ugh. Sounds like I would make my money back though, right? Yeah, because you get access to the members only $25 winner takes all events once on the first Wednesday of the month. So like MGC won $125 from that. Just for being, you have to be a $25 a month member or higher for that. And right now there's only 2 members, so you'd be the 3rd member that can play in those. So you have a 33% chance to win one of those $25 events. Plus you get the live one-on-one call with me, which is worth way more than $100. All right, let's edit the description. Win or take all, or winner take all. It's like when I used to smoke weed and I'd go to the restaurant and they're like, "You want a super salad?" I'm like, "Yes." I would love a super salad. It sounds wonderful. I don't know what's on it. It sounds very nice. All right, there we go. So everything is live. Laps tournament is game 1. Game 2, Blackout Bingo. Game 3, Sugar Rush. Blackout Bingo, Blackout Bingo. Yatzy Royale, new member event, Blackout Bingo. And the weekly bubble shooter. And weekly Sugar Rush are on the board. Are they always live on Wednesdays, or can I play later? No, they're available for a whole week. The only reason I'm able to watch today is because I'm heading into work a little later. Yeah, no, it's every Wednesday, and you can refer back to the live stream. I also put the codes on right here. So the codes are always there, and they last for a whole week. So you have the whole week to get your 5 free entries in. And the other thing, Color by Michelle, is if you become a $25 a month member, you can also message me the day before and say you want an absentee ballot because you're not going to be here. And you can vote for the same game every round. Just tell me what game it is. And you get an absentee ballot, and there's just an automatic vote every round for you. Even though you're not here. So no matter what your situation is, there's a spot for you. Gotta run. Always a great time. Thank you kindly. You're welcome, Charity Spencer. I hope you guys win the tournaments, and good luck to everyone. That's all the events are made. All the website codes are updated. The description is updated. But the biggest thing is the first Wednesday of the month, I run the $25 prize pool events. President Got Talent, what's going on? So you can enter into those $25 winner take all tournaments for free. And you're only going up against a select few people. Like, they're not open to everybody. I make special match codes that week. And there's no regular match codes. So, like, the first Wednesday of the month, unless you're a $25 a month member or higher, you don't get any match codes that week. So make sure you become a super special member and you'll be able to get those codes. You're welcome, MGC. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll see you guys over on Twitch at 2:30. I'm going to go get my car washed, eat some lunch, and then I will be back live on Twitch at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in an hour and a half from now. Gotta love how people are hopping on at the last minute, LOL. Oh, I know. It's great. It's wonderful. But the descriptions, what's up? It's CZ. How you doing, man? But the description's updated with the new codes for this week. We did run shorter stream. 5-minute rounds instead of 10-minute rounds, which I think ran a lot smoother. I feel like a lot more people were involved in the chat. Feel like I kind of lose your guys' attention after 5 minutes of the round. I'm gonna keep playing with those. As always, there's always changes going on over here. I did my taxes, by the way. For those of you that are still here, I did my taxes, and I owed $150 less than I had anticipated. So I pay estimated tax every 3 months, which totals $38.61 by the end of the year, or $36.81. No, 48. $250 and $970 times 4. Let's see, 970 plus 250 times 4, 48.80. So $48.80, I pay an estimated tax all year. And then I had an extra $3,000 put away for taxes. On top of that $48.80 that I paid. On top of the taxes they take out at MGM, I had an additional $3,000 that I was ready to pay. But I didn't get my stimulus check. The second stimulus checks didn't come. So I knew I was going to owe about $1,800 in taxes. And, well, I knew it was $3,000, and then I get the tax credit because they didn't pay me my second stimulus check. So I figured $1,800. My accountant gave me a heart attack and told me I owed like 28 something. Or no, 26 something. And I was like, there's no way. She's like, well, let me run over the numbers with you. And I'm like, yeah, but what about the $1,200 stimulus that I didn't get? And she goes, I put that in, but it's not showing up here. My software must not have picked it up. And then she's trying to put it in. Like, her software would not accept that. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, that needs to take hold because I know I'm not overqualified to receive the second stimulus check. I crunched the numbers. So she finally figured it out, and I owed 16 or 14 something. Plus I have to pay her $225. And yeah, so I was like, and I'm getting a return from the state and a return from the Detroit city. It's like $35.15, but it's still a return. So all in all, it ended up being $150 less than what I had calculated. And I know you're wondering, Mikey, how the hell did you know how much money you were going to pay in taxes before you got to the tax person? Profit First, man. Profit First by Mike McAllowitz. Best book ever. If you want to learn how to put money away for taxes. If anyone's interested in 21 Blitz and need tips, I have some tips if you are interested. Can a normal player create a match code tournament? No. You have to be extraordinary like me. Shorter voting times work, but it's always nice to visit with everybody. That's true. That's why I'm sticking on until 1 o'clock so that we can all still chat for a little bit. I gotta head out now. Is all the info on your website you posted earlier? All the match codes, yeah. Yep. All the match codes are on there. So all in all, I think I paid, what is this? So $48.80 plus, I think $14.69 is what I owe, plus I don't know. It ended up being like over $10,000 in taxes I had to pay this year. Or for 2020. And then, so she calls me. So guys, if you're getting a 1099 and you've been getting a 1099 for the past 2 years from Skillz, you qualify for what's called a PPP loan, Paycheck Protection Program, and it gets forgiven if you use more than 60% of it on payroll. And since you're technically self-employed, you're your own employee, so you can literally pay yourself all of the money you get from the PPP loan and it gets forgiven. So like, I'm going to get another $6,900 from this PPP loan that gets forgiven. So are you taking a break from Skillz gameplay, Mikey? Yeah, so if you get 1099s from other places, like any income above zero, so what they'll do is they'll take your net profit, divide it by 12, and then multiply that by 2.5. Which, if you do that for me, it ends up being 60, close to $6,900. But I'm not taking a break from Skillz gameplay. I'm just waiting for my withdrawals to be processed, which after I emailed them yesterday, they processed a couple of them, but not all of them. Once they're all processed, so they processed 2 of them. So there's still 3 more to process for a total of $220. $160, 20, and 40. Once they process those, then I'll be playing Blackout Bingo again. I have $2,780 in bonus cash waiting when I do come back. Wait, no, my bad. Only one was $10.99 from Gaming App. The other was from PayPal. Apparently, they can send you one too. You got a $10.99 from PayPal? Are you sure it's $10.99 from PayPal? Because they don't send out a $10.99 unless you have 25,000 or more. I might have to look at everything again. They keep coming in at different times. Yeah, all your 1099 should be there by now. You shouldn't be waiting on any more 1099s. If they're not there by now, you're not getting them. But that's what sucks too. So like I had to post I only got 1099 for $40,000. But I made 56,000, 57. So like I had to like pencil in $17,000 that wasn't 1099'd from other places that didn't send me a 1099 just in case I get audited. Because it all hits my bank account through a direct deposit, so like I literally can't hide any money. I have to pay taxes on everything that I make over here. It's brutal. Yeah, but still, they have to send everything by the 31st of January. If they don't, then you have to... So you'll get them like the first or second week of February if they sent it out on like the last day that they possibly can. But if you don't get one by like the second week of February, you can do your taxes and assume you're not getting one from that company. But you still have to report that, even though you didn't get anything. Like they don't 1099 you unless you make $600. If you don't make at least $600, then they usually don't 1099 you. But you still have to document that income if it hit your bank account if you don't want to get audited, which I don't want to get. Back taxes are the worst, and you'll pay dearly for it because you won't have the money that you have today that you're avoiding paying taxes with. So it's always better just to report it and forget it. You'll be able to make way more money that way too. And you won't feel guilty. Next time you're driving down the road and you hit a pothole, you'll be like, oh man, if I would have just claimed that extra income, that pothole might have gotten filled. And you don't have to worry about that if you just go ahead and report all of your income. But I'm always looking at ways to take advantage of the tax system legally though. Which this PPP loan is perfect. Like I'm about to get $6,900 for free because I did everything right. Like if you do everything right, eventually things just work out for you. But if you are always trying to cheat the system and do things illegal, like this is in a book actually, they said this. I think it was Cash Flow Quadrant. He said, or no, it's Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. It's way too easy to make money legally that it would be stupid to try to make money illegally. And it's so true. Like, it's so easy to make money legally. Trying to make it illegally is just dumb. But we're going to end on that note. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I will see you guys over on Twitch at 2:30 p.m. where I play chess. If you don't attend that, then I will see you guys next Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard. Don't be surprised if I'm not there, though. I will post something in the community section of my channel if I'm not going to be there, but my wife could be going into labor any day now, so she's 2.5 weeks away from her due date. So anywhere between now and 2.5 weeks from now, I could be in the delivery room. So don't be surprised if I'm not here. I will keep you guys updated on the community tab if she does end up going into labor though. But till next Wednesday at 2:30 or at noon. Very nice, Jake. Very nice. Till next Wednesday at noon, I will see you then. Take it easy, guys. Thank you so much for watching.